Hi guys, PJ here, back with another PC video. We're actually taking a look at Titanfall 2 this time, going through all the settings and options on that game, and also looking into what sort of VRAM usage, etc., depending on low, medium, high graphics settings it sort of demands. Now, the reason I've gone back to Titanfall 2 is it's just hit Origin Access today. So, if you've got a subscription for a year, it's a fantastic game, definitely worth a try. It's also, as a side note, hit EA Access on Xbox One. So, it's a great game. Just the story alone, sort of 6-7 hour campaign is fantastic. Highly recommend you play this game, okay? I put most of my time in on Titanfall 2 on the Xbox. Funnily enough, I bought the game when it was on sale on Xbox Live Summer Sale. It was £15, and then literally a couple of weeks later it comes free. But hey ho, that's the way the cookie crumbles. At least we get to try the PC version now and see what we can get it to look like. Now, the Xbox version uses an adaptive resolution, so it sort of stays slightly above 720p. I think it's like 760p or something or other. PlayStation 4 version is 1080p. And obviously there's been a lot in the media about the Xbox One X version running at a native 4K without a problem. Well, it does run at a native 4K, and it does run the high settings, okay? Not the ultra settings. There's a little bit of a difference. It runs high at 4K, so that is very, very good. It'll be a great looking game. Now, for us PC guys, what I'm looking to do is see how we can run it on, for example, ultra-wide, and also at ultra settings, which is obviously a bit more demanding, using a lot more pixels doing that. I boot the game up, it's come straight into 4x3 mode, 4x3 mode, cracking, we're back in time here. It's gone straight into 16:9 mode, 1080p, as you can see. Now, that could be because I did the trial on my old monitor, which was a normal 16:9 monitor, so at the moment I've got black areas. Let's go into the settings, see if we can set it up for ultra-wide and see what we can get it to run like. Settings, we'll start with video. It is the big one. I mean, I don't think... No, we won't. We'll start at the start. Let's go as we need to go on. So, general, yeah, we've got manual there. For sprint, whether you want it to sprint all the time or not. Hold to rodeo, and then you've got your controller layouts. I did try a DS4 controller on it, by the way, and no problem, it picked it up straight away, so you shouldn't have a problem there if you want to use a PlayStation controller. Personal preference, I like to use Xbox One controllers. I just find them more comfortable, and as you know, some of them can have the rubber texturized grips underneath, the Elite, etc. This one has a sort of custom built this one to my spec, so it's not it's actually a accumulation of 3 controllers, that one. But anyway, that's up to you, or you can use keyboard mouse, which is obviously a lot faster. So there's all the options for this. Yeah, tweak away as you will. Sound, I don't think this covers surround sound. Let's have a quick look. Master volume, let's turn it down a little bit actually so we can hear what we're on about. Music volumes, lobby music, subtitles, sound occlusion, yeah, sound in background. Oh, there we go. We have got audio configuration. Now, I'm running a 2.1 setup as well as this headset, so maybe, although I'm pretty sure I tried the trial and it was on 2.1 only, no surround option. I tried it on one of our other PCs with surround and I didn't pick anything up, but if memory serves correctly. Okay, so let's go into graphics then, yeah? Okay, what have we picked up to now? Aspect ratio, 16:9. No, don't want that. Letterbox, 4:3. Ultra-wide native. There we go, it does support ultra-wide native. 16:10 as well, that's good. 16:9. So we've got all the common ones, yeah? There we go. That's nice. Full screen, yeah. Obviously you're going to have windowed. Oh, just windowed and full screen. No borderless full screen. Okay, borderless windowed, sorry. Okay, field of view. We're right down there at the moment. Hopefully we can bump that up a bit. We're down to 70, which is sort of the console default, the minimal setting here. I'd like to bump that up a bit if possible, sort of stretch it out somewhat. Film grain, no, I don't like that personally. It makes it look sort of old. Not into that. It's got like the speckles on the screen. Nah. Colorblind mode off. Smooth sprinting view. Yeah. Warning, setting a larger streaming budget than recommended for detected VRAM. Oh, we've just blown our VRAM budget, have we? Okay. That's good. That's a good start. We got 4 gigabytes of VRAM. It's an R9 290X. It's running standard clocks. So it's got like a 1250 megahertz core clock and 1000 megahertz memory clock. So this video really is applicable to your R9 290, 290X, 390, 390X, RX 470, RX 480, 580 and 570. All pretty much the same card, just got minor megahertz increases. The RX range obviously used a lot less power and kicked out a lot less heat. That was their major benefits over the older cards. And 8 gigabytes of VRAM, of course, on the 480 and 580. Okay, so it requires 8 gigabytes of VRAM for the insane texture pack. No wonder that's not running on the Xbox One X, to be fair. I mean, I know the Xbox One X has got more memory than the normal Xbox, but that is an awful lot of VRAM. So that can't be done. So what have we got at the top here? We've got Vsync. We've got disabled, triple buffering, dynamic Vsync and disabled. I will leave it on disabled, primarily because my monitor is a FreeSync monitor. So it sort of deals with all that and just lets it get on with it. It also doesn't lock down the frame rate. It won't hinder it in any way for this video. Okay. Adaptive resolution FPS target. Now, this is a subject matter, isn't it? Because obviously a lot of your Forzas and stuff use this. Like I was saying, where the new Xbox will hit 4K because of the adaptive resolution. Well, this is the same. Okay. So we can put this, you know, frame rate to whatever we want. Up to 144, which is good for you guys with the 144 refresh monitors. If you can hit that, if you can, brilliant. You've got a very nice system, far better than mine, and clearly I've spent a hell of a lot of money. I would personally, for my sort of spec system, or you guys out there with your GTX 1060s or 970s, keep it at 60. Yeah. You could probably go 90, but you're going to go under that, so it's going to be staircase effect. You're not going to have a nice smooth experience. So I'll try and keep this game at 60. For multiplayer, you could do with the fast responses rather than running it at 30. Okay. Adaptive super sampling. Wow, this is going to cripple most graphics cards. We'll enable it. We'll see how we go. We'll see what it does. It might kill my frame rate. Well, we'll have a look. Okay. And we'll see how it goes on the CPU. I'm running an 8350, 4.2, 8-core CPU. Again, showing its age. You know, I built this system a couple of years ago now, so I am looking to get Ryzen, which has got better IPC. Instructions per core. Yeah. Okay. So these particular CPUs were a bit. You know, the instructions per core were nowhere near like Intel. However, they are about 400 times better than the CPUs built into the consoles. So, yeah, you know. Right, texture filtering. We have, I suppose it starts at 2. Oh, trilinear. Okay. 2 times, 4 times, 8 times, 16 times. We'll leave it on 4. We've already blown the VRAM. I've got to do something to lower it. This is probably the one I'm going to have to drop. So we're on insane. What do we go down to? Very high, 6 gigabytes. So you guys with the GTX 1070, this is your setting. It's a bit rough, isn't it, really, that? You know, it's telling me I need to upgrade and I need to upgrade now. I've been doing it for the last few months. As you know, though, with PC gaming, keeping cutting edge is very, very expensive. Okay, so high, medium, or it even tells you the VRAM usage. Now that is handy. Just as a note, if you've got a GTX 970, I would run the medium setting at 3 gigabytes, because although your card was sold as a 4 gigabyte card, it's got 3.5 gigabytes of usable VRAM. The extra half gigabyte is slow, and to be honest, will get your game stutter badly. Keep it under 4, keep it to 3. Okay, try it, you'll see what I mean. And we've got low, which is 2 to 3, very low at 2, none. I'm not sure how we go with none. That'd be a very interesting game. I mean, what we got there then? I mean, Atari standards. That's not the Atari, eh? Classic. Right, so we'll go for high. Bit gutted at that. That means I'm gonna be shopping today, virtually shopping. I think. I'm always upset not being able to run the highest, but still. Ambient occlusion. Enabled, disabled. That's simple enough, isn't it? So the warning's gone. Because if we go to 6, look, I bet it comes back. Yes, it does. Boo. Sun shadow detail. We're on very high. Oh, okay. I expected another one there. Low. Hang on a minute. Low, high, very high. I never get that. Why don't they just go low, medium, high? It's just weird. I'll stop grumbling this morning. It's because it's very early in the morning. That's why I'm grumbling. Sorry about that, guys. Spot shadow details. We got disabled, low, high, very high. Dynamic spot shadows enabled, disabled. Model detail high. Ah, we do have a very high. Right, well I'm going to bump that one up. Medium. Oh, we have a medium. Got low, medium, high, very high. Right, put it on the top. Model draw distance. Far, very far, or normal. Well, seeing as this game looks quite intensive, I'll leave it on normal because this bit here got me bugged, the VRAM. Although the thing is, you look at the graphics on this game and it sort of doesn't warrant it in my eyes. It's a good playability game, but there's games out there with better graphics than this that use less resources. Hey ho. Okay, effects detail. Low, medium, high. Oh, that's nice and straightforward. Leave it on high. Impact marks. Disabled, low, medium. No medium, I'm assuming. Oh, they're all over the place with these, aren't they? They really are. High. Let's put it on high. Ragdoll effect. It's going to be a low, medium, high, just low. Okay. Okay, let's apply and see what happens. Okay, so the scrolly menus are in at 144 frames per second, so I guess we're good to go. If we click restore, which I will do later, I wonder if it'll take me back to normal 1080p mode. You know, not ultra wide. Let's try. No, it didn't. So what that means is the game doesn't detect your monitor when it first boots. Okay, that's interesting. It's done something though. It's locked my frame rate to 60, so it's obviously put Vsync on. Oh, it's put film grain back on. What else have we got on here? Oh, Vsync's proper triple buffered. We don't want that. Oh, and it's put a 75 FPS target. Now that's because my monitor runs a 75 Hz refresh. It's not. It runs 60 or 75. It's not up there with the 144 Hz ones, but it does run 75. So it's sort of adapted to that. So I will stick this at 60, like I was going to, and see what we can get out of the game. Because 60, in my opinion, is a nice FPS, a nice refresh. Adaptive sampling enabled. It turned that off. That's interesting. What's it grayed out? It's grayed out something, hasn't it? Can't quite see. We're in a dark scene. AA, I think. Yeah, anti-aliasing has been grayed out. That's weird. Why? What has it altered? Oh well. It's set it to TSAA. Ambient occlusion. No, we want that on. Shadows high, high, high. Medium. Model details, bump that up. It was running for 75 Hz, so when we're setting it to 60, I believe I can bump this up a little bit higher. There. Okay, let's apply that. Right, let's go into game and see how we look and play. Now, should we go campaign? Because campaign's going to look nicest, isn't it? Okay, new game. I've not started this. I have completed the campaign on Xbox One. Okay, we've got some serious black lining going across as if it's tearing, which is not right. Shouldn't be doing it.
Of all the things I've seen on the battlefields of the frontier,
okay, let me skip.
Pilot is the true dominant force.
Let's see what happens. So, to check out their theories, they're saying that this setting uses 4 GB of VRAM. I'll have a look on the little readouts up there and see if that's true. Oh yeah, screen tear. Check that out. I don't know how the hell they've managed that. Okay. Let me check something. Okie dokie. So we've put. I'll just show you what I've done. Video. We've put the adaptive resolution FPS target at 75 to match my monitor, and I've enabled dynamic Vsync. I shouldn't really have to do that on this monitor. That's really strange. Not fully getting that what they've done. Look at the lights. Yeah, go on then. Who's the other one? I think mouse and keyboard, guys. Can't be doing with the controller on that. That's better. Can we get out of the cockpit? Get some terrain going on. So looking at the readouts at the moment right now, it is not CPU intensive, yeah? Oh, we've got to do all the training mission, haven't we? Can we skip? No. Right, what we'll do, guys, I'm just going to cut and I'm going to go to a multiplayer map because this isn't going to be a true reflection of anything. Okay, so we're launching into a multiplayer game, and as we can see, it is not CPU intensive at all. It's clearly designed with the little netbook CPUs in mind that are in the consoles. You know, no problem there. FPS, yeah, sticking pretty high. Now I feel sorry for the team that I'm on, because obviously doing this video I'm not going to be concentrating on the bad guys. 74, 75 frames per second, no problem. VRAM usage, yeah, 4 gigabytes. So this game is seriously VRAM hungry. We're even using 12.5 gigabytes of normal RAM. That's quite something. And because of it streaming in these assets, I would install this on an SSD. I have not done that. I've installed it on a normal 7200 hard drive, and I do feel that's a mistake. I should have done it on an SSD. In fact, to play this game, which I will be playing it, I quite like Titanfall games, played number 1 a lot, I will be installing this on an SSD. Even on these high settings, it is very, very crisp. Very crisp. I would love to see the full on Monty, as it were. I really have jumped into a bad area. Oh well, it's good for testing frame rate. 72 I think I saw there was the lowest. Yeah, 72, 73. Just going to chase these guys down a minute. There's another one, isn't there? Yeah, nice solid frame rate there, to be honest. No screen tear or anything. Like I said, it shouldn't even be doing that, really. Okay, so there we go. That's high. Let's stick this on. Should we go low? What do you reckon, guys? Video. Can we do it in game? Let's see. Full screen. No. We've got to come out of the game to put it on low. We will do that. Having played the Xbox version a bit, like I said, I've done the whole campaign on it. This does feel very fluid. Very fluid. It's nice. Plays well. Can't see this frame rate dropping at all. It's a shame it uses so much VRAM. We could probably bumped it up a bit higher. There we go. There's an enemy Titan. That's if that slows it down any. Has he been killed? He's been killed already. Okay, let's exit out of the game, guys, and set this on low. It's quite nice looking. As you can see, the weapon models are very good. And yeah, it's got some smoke effects there and light shafts. Very nice. No slowdown, so that's good. No slowdown at all. Okay, let's quit out a game, put it on low, and see how much VRAM that uses. It does look like they're... Can we quit? Why won't it let me quit? Game. Abandon. Sorry, team. My bad. Right, so... Settings video. High. Low. Very low. Let's see the difference, shall we? Shouldn't have any problem there with the FPS, obviously. Stick all this on as low as it can go. Disabled. Oof. We got far, very far. Normal. Oh, normal's the lowest, isn't it? Okay. There we go. Not going to look too stunning, but we will see if it does stick to that 2 gigabyte VRAM target, which I would expect it will. They wouldn't have put it in for nothing. Okay, let's go. Did we enable those settings? Oh, I'm going to have to check. Sorry, guys. Video. Yeah, we did. Some settings may only be changed at the main menu. Oh, come on. Well, that's everything. Okay. Multiplayer. And we'll go find game. See how that works out. See how fast we find a game as well. This game's always stayed reasonably populated on PC, so there's not really a problem there. I've even had matches on Titanfall 1 recently that stayed populated as well, but you normally stuck to attrition, you know, rather than doing some of the other ones. Hopefully them being in EA access or Origin access as it is now, the population will stay high. I really do think it's a good thing that EA are doing with these services. Now don't forget, we've got Battlefield 1 coming at the end of this month, the end of August. That's being added to the vault, and after that you've got Mass Effect Andromeda coming ready for Christmas as well. A lot of people didn't like Mass Effect Andromeda, I know that. I get all the quirks with the facial animations and stuff. Personally, I liked it. So what I did, I used my 10-hour trial on Origin, and then I wait for it to go in the vault and carry on playing it. You know, it's the way to go. Okay, so we have loaded into actually attrition, and we're on these very low settings. This is not going to look the best, but it will prove out their VRAM usage of 2 gigabytes. Yep, you can tell straight away. If you look at the detail on that character's uniform, yeah, it's sort of PS3 type standards, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look. Gun models blurry, floors blurry. Yes, it's a PS3, Xbox 360 game now, you know, as expected. Frame rate is struggling to stay as low as I wanted it to. It's sort of bumping itself up to 79. I could probably hit hundreds of FPS with this setting. No difference in smoothness, to be honest with you. But it shows you can play it on anything, doesn't it? Like I say, gameplay won't be the best while I'm doing this. I'm getting cornered here, guys. Let's get the hell out of the way. You really do appreciate the mouse keyboard when you've been playing the Xbox version. It makes such a difference. The speed of movement is incredible in comparison. Anybody out there that knows what I'm talking about, you know, will fully appreciate that. Okay, so there's low settings. I don't really think I need to cover medium and high because the game does have an inbuilt VRAM indicator. Okay, so it's pretty obvious what it's going to run at, and it does stick to it. I mean, VRAM here I'm actually showing 2.4, so it's slightly over. It looks like they were aiming at 3GB cards for this game, to be honest with you. Good looking game, free in Origin Access. Origin Access being £20 a year, it's got to be worth it. Fully recommended, fully recommend the game, even just for the campaign. You know, if you don't like multiplayer, buy it. Buy Origin Access, play the campaign, wait for Andromeda, wait for Battlefield 1. Well worth the year's worth. And with that, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I hope to see you again in my future videos. PC releases and game releases in general are a little bit slow at this time of year, so covering stuff is a bit tricky. You know, there's not much to go out there and cover at the moment. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.